Here we are getting ready to start day 3. We're in a campsite outside of, I think out of Sangla. Camped overnight. Kind of see behind me these nice fixed Swiss tents. Much better than the just normal ground tent we were in last night. We'll be, I'm going to turn on so the sun's not blinding you. Another decent ride today, hopefully. Yesterday was a mixture of kind of, back roads, major highways, which around here are kind of like a back road, and then some really rough mountain roads. Got up to a little over 11,000 feet yesterday at the last village we went up and visited, and then we came back down around 10,000 feet to camp. So, and today we'll head back down to the highway, which is down at much lower altitude, and then I think we go up to another high place to visit. And then we come back down, and then we head off to another town for camping again tonight, or maybe a hotel. I don't know what our situation is for tonight, but yeah, wasn't feeling too hot yesterday. I think I ended up with a little case of local food indigestion, but several trips to the bathroom last night, a little bit of Pepto-Bismol, and a good night's sleep for the first time, and I feel 100% better today. So we'll hope today goes well. I'll see if I can make any more of these during the day. See you down the road. our way up to Nako. National Highway 5, I think. No, 505 now. So, going up the hill here, which is just a solid line of switchbacks. Amazing canyon here with some amazing views. Almost wish I had more time, but and while I can stop and take as many pictures as I want, the tail guy who has to stay at the end, I think, gets a little tired of sitting there waiting on us. So, some amazing scenery here, though. Let's see if I can get by this truck here real quick. See all the switchbacks running up the mountain there. We're already about halfway up them. It's quite crazy. Not exactly sure what altitude we're at. I know we're over 2,000 meters, but where, I couldn't tell you. We might be getting close to 3 by now. Oh my God, that wind. Okay, I'm going to shut the visor because just enough loose sand in the air makes getting shit in your eye a little tough. So far, this has been an amazing trip. It's been hard. Body's taken a bit of a beating. Stomach's discovering all kinds of new stuff, which is not always going well, but we're managing. Traffic makes you, pull your hair out at one moment and saw yourself the next. Had a couple close calls, made a few mistakes. Ran myself off the road earlier, came into a corner just a little faster than I probably should have, and brakes were already a little warm, so they were a little slow to engage. And then when I went to lean in to make the corner, the gust of wind caught me and imbalanced me, so all I could do was just hit the brakes hard, and I just missed. And got lucky there's no oncoming traffic, otherwise it would have worked, because I had to use both lanes. A couple corners that, the surface gets a little squirrely too, and you end up having to take the corner wider than you wanted. Yeah, I think my battery's going to die here soon, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'll just let it run till it goes. Well, we arrived at our destination. It's about 4:30, so pretty early day today. Rode about 150 kilometers. About a good portion of the day. We probably wasted at least 2 hours in the one city getting our interline permits to go past into the areas that are considered contested areas with other countries. So we're actually right now probably less than 10 miles from the Chinese border. It's just up over the mountains, which you can see out the window here, hopefully. On the other side of that ridge is China. So to be over here, they obviously control who comes in and out of the area. I mean, it's not like they say no. They just want to make sure they know who's over here, especially foreign tourists. I don't think locals have to do it. But at our hotel, the Lakeview Hotel, I think is what it's called. Kind of see the room. Not much to it. Just a bed, a little bit of a table, simple bathroom again. Some great roads today. Oh my God. Mostly paved, other than some construction spots, but my God, just rolling through the canyons, roads, up on the edge of the cliff, cut into the edge again, zigzag, 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 zigzag to go up and up and up. I think we're roughly 12,000 feet tonight, but I'll verify that with the GPS later. So this will be our highest point as of right now that we've been to. So right now I'm gonna go get my bags, change out of the riding gear, probably use the restroom a few more times. Stomach's still not good. The local food is not being good to me. So we'll hopefully be a nice relaxing night, get a good night's sleep again, and then I think tomorrow's a short ride too, but I think we do some off-road stuff tomorrow. So the next couple days we do a couple visits and stuff, and then I think 2 days from now we hit our next highest peak, which will be 4,500 meters, which is I think that'll be our new high point when we hit that one. So, and then after that it's going to start getting higher and higher and colder and less developed and more primitive until we get to Leh, and then that's another city. So all right, well, see you down the road.